Imagine, you have just been promoted to manage your favourite mass-produced product. The warehouse recently received a new batch, but there's a catch. The new batch was slightly more expensive than the old one. And your workers have mixed the old and the new batches. You have no idea whether the item you just sold was the cheaper or more expensive version. Your manager wants a report in 1 hour. You need to tell them two things: the value of cost of goods sold and the value of ending inventory. How do you report the cost of goods sold? Do you use the cheaper, older version or the expensive, recent version? And how do you report ending inventory? This is the problem faced when we have to account for inventory when prices change. What is the value of the cost of goods sold? What is the value of the inventory left to sell? We have 3 inventory cost flow assumptions to choose from when accounting for identical items of inventory: FIFO, or first in, first out; LIFO, or last in, first out; and the average cost method. I like to remember FIFO like goods on a conveyor belt. The first 3 items we purchase for $1 each. We then purchase another 3 at $2 each. When we sell one, we assume the first in is the first out. So cost of goods sold is reported as $1. And the value of ending inventory is reported as $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8. LIFO assumes the opposite, that the last item in is the first one out. I like to remember this as a stack. The first 3 items purchased for $1 go on the bottom of the stack. Then, the next 3 purchased for $2 each get stacked on top. Under last in, first out, we sell the top item first, so cost of goods sold is reported as $2. Ending inventory is reported as $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. The average cost method uses an average of the cost of the items. I like to think of this like making a drink. When I mix 2 liquids together and pour a glass, I don't know how much of each liquid is in the glass. So I just use the average. In our example, the average cost of each item is $1.50. So the average cost method reports $1.50 as the cost of goods sold and $7.50 as the value of ending inventory. Under the perpetual inventory system, this is called the moving average cost. This is because the cost of each item is calculated each time we make a new purchase of inventory, so moves during the accounting period. Under the periodic inventory system, it is called the weighted average cost. The cost is calculated once at the end of the accounting period, as the weighted average of all of the inventory available for sale during the accounting period. So which inventory cost flow assumption do we use for your favourite mass-produced product? We can choose from FIFO or average cost. LIFO is not allowed in Australia, but it is common in the US. The power of having choice of accounting policy is that we can choose the inventory cost flow assumption that best suits our business operations. But that power also means that just by switching the inventory cost flow assumption, we can change the value of cost of goods sold, gross profit, net profit, and ending inventory reported in the financial statements. Finally, it is important to remember that while there are 3 inventory cost flow assumptions, FIFO, LIFO, and average cost, there are actually 4 inventory costing methods to choose from to value cost of goods sold and ending inventory. The final inventory costing method is the specific identification method. The specific identification method reports the cost of goods sold as the actual cost of the item. So it is mainly used for uniquely identifiable items such as cars or jewellery. It is important for you to understand these concepts. They will help you when you are calculating the value of cost of goods sold and ending inventory in your tutorial questions. It is also useful in your future business career when you have to interpret the value of ending inventory reported in the financial statements.